Oh y'all, Doomyard here, back again with another quick guide. At the behest of my friend Rusty Pie Lover, I will be going over the original Castlevania on the NES. Note, we will be using a few small glitches, so you will be skipping some of the content. With that said, let's get right to it. The game starts off in 1691, where you take control of Simon Belmont, a vampire hunter extraordinaire, as he traveled to Count Dracula's castle, which emerges every 100 years or so. After entering the castle, you will be assaulted by some ghouls and cats, which should be fairly simple to defeat and teach you how to time your lashes. Destroy the candles as you go and collect the hearts. Consider these like mana, for they are used for your special weapons and are not health. Please notice that this game is divided in stages, as you can see in the top right, and I will be referring to these stages here on out. After entering stage 2, instead of going down into the sewers, we will be using a glitch. Get on this platform here, and make a bat spawn from the right by inching up to the right. Once it spawns, you will want to jump onto this bat to trigger the infamous pushback animation. If done properly, you should glitch to the right and avoid a chunk of this area. Push through a horde of ghouls in stage 3, not forgetting the axe here, which you will use at the boss. The vampire bat is very easy to defeat compared to the others in relative terms. Just toss a few axes at him by pressing up and B, avoiding his swooping attacks, and he should go down fairly quickly and reward you with your first orb. As you enter stage 4, use your axe on the spear knight for an easy kill. Go up the stairs and make your way to stage 5. Here dodge the Medusa heads by running past them quickly. Vault over the spear knights to avoid a conflict altogether and make your way up the steps. Here we will be using a jump glitch again. Wait for the Medusa head to be here and jump on top of it to glitch to the top platform, avoiding a good bit of the stage. Head on left through the door. In stage 6, you will find your ultimate weapon between the first two crushers, the Holy Water. You will be using this for most of the enemies and bosses, so if you lose it, be sure to find it in whatever stage you're in. I'll link images of the stages in the description. Be sure to crouch under the second crusher. One touch is fatal, so be careful. Make your way up the stairs, throwing holy water in front of the bone towers to block their projectiles. Avoid more heads and say hello to the Medusa Queen. As the screen panes fully, stand here and then start throwing holy water. As she spawns, she will be frozen in place by the water. Keep throwing the flasks while whipping for a quick kill, and on to the next stage. As you make your way left through stage 7, you will be assaulted by hunchbacks. Throw holy water in your way to make quick work of them. Use the skeleton here to jump glitch up the stairs. The spirit and crows in this zones are very hard to dodge. Just be sure not to get caught on a small platform and throw holy water to stave them off. Stage 8 will see you dodge a few Medusa head and crows. Don't forget to use the holy water on the bone towers for quick kills. Stage 9 sees you face a few more baddies till you get to the boss, a pair of mummies. Jump to the middle and back to the top. The mummies walk towards where you're looking at, so herd them together. Throw some of that sweet water, jump down and whip them down like the Medusa Queen. Next stages see you falling into a cave area, pinning you against the worst enemy in the game, water. Avoid a few fishmen and be sure to duck all the way under the low cave ceiling or they will push you into the water. Make your way up and on to stage 11. Here some eagles will try to dive bomb you with some hunchbacks, so be very careful. At the end of this mini-man barrage, a skeledragon will try to stop you at the door. Ignore him completely and go right through it. Avoid grabbing the knife at the start of this stage or you will regret your decision. Either kill or pass by the next two skeledragons and make your way to the boss. Frankenstein's monster will fall rather quickly. Just stand right here, throw that holy water, and whip it. Whip it good. Next you will be rising out into the main castle proper. and faced with some hunchbacks and skeletons. Use the skeletons in the second zone to jump glitch up and continue on to the right. Be mindful of these red skeletons, for you cannot kill them. Only disable them temporarily. Just before the door, lash this block to reveal what the game calls a pork chop. Yeah. Anyway, this is what gives you your health back. So grab it if you're damaged and on to the next area. Here you will be presented with the Axe Knight. This bastard is a coward and will walk away from you and throw axes at you. Disable him by throwing holy water at him and whip them to death. Grab the big heart here if needed and continue to use the holy water to kill or avoid the knights altogether. Be wary of the red skeleton and you should be okay. Now, in my opinion, the hardest stage in the game. You are presented with a cavalcade of enemies of all sorts. Use the knowledge on how to defeat them and you should be good if you take it slow. Be sure not to poke your head out too much for this asshole, and to use your holy water on the Axe Knights. Once you get to the end of this hallway, you will be met with Death himself, which will crumble like a leaf by using holy water. Stand with one leg off the platform to the right and start throwing holy water. As soon as he spawns, he will be frozen in place. A little more of that sweet water and a little bit of whipping and he should go down for the count. As you head boldly into the last area, you will be greeted by a long bridge. Do your best to avoid the vampire bats completely and make your way across. Be sure to grab the stopwatch as you go. It will be instrumental to your survival in the next stages. Make your way up the stairs using the stopwatch as needed to avoid the bone barrage. If you're low on health, be sure to break this pork chop out of the wall. As you make your way down the stairs, use the stopwatch just before jumping off the platform to keep the eagles at bay and make it out safely. Now the long climb up to the Prince of Darkness himself. If you're low on hearts here, there's a little trick. Hit the candles, grab the hearts, and go back down the stairs. Once you come back up, all the candles should have respawned. Take all the time you need to fill up because old Dracula is a beast. He will be coming at you in two phases, the first being the hardest. You will have to hit him 16 times on the head, and that can be really hard. I will be showing you how I defeated him. Do note this candle holds holy water, which will be vital in phase 2, so make sure not to spoil it. First off, stand here. As Drac's head comes hovering up, his body will slowly phase in. When it does, throw a cross at his head for an easy 2-hit. Stand under the candle with the holy water and collect this as the cross passes across. The Count has two ways of hurting you, with either his fireballs or his teleportation, since he has a tendency to teleport on top of you. To master the fireballs, just remember to let him fire them out before leaping over, or else he will shoot them in the air. So wait for the fireballs, leap over and hit him on the head. Wait about 2 seconds and start moving the way you have more space, just in case he teleports onto you, so you can avoid the damage. With a bit of practice with timing your jumps and avoiding his teleports, a few solid hits to the head with the whip and his head should come clean off. Ah, so rewarding. If you didn't waste the holy water, this next form will just melt away under a waterfall of whip water. And congratulations! You've completed Castlevania. I hope you enjoyed this video. Also go take a peek at the other quick guides I've created so far if you like it. Thanks again to Rusty Pie Lover for suggesting this game and making me go through all this nightmare. It was a wonderful experience. Anyway, like if you enjoyed, comment if you want to, subscribe if you so choose to. Till later, y'all.